Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, welcome back, everyone. Mic check. Just seeing if we are live or not yet. Yeah, we are live. Yeah, it is race day at Miami, and what a day this is already shaping up to be. For those just joining, I'm so glad you are here. Drop a hello, guys. So tell me where you are watching from. Let's see how many people and how, or if you are joining from different countries. So, yeah, now before anything else, real quick, the race has been moved. Originally, it was scheduled at 4 p.m. start. They have pulled it forward to 1 p.m. today, which is right now because there are massive storms forecast for this afternoon in Miami. So we are going early and we are going right now. And honestly, I think we might be getting a wet race today, people. A wet race in Miami on these 2026 cars with the new regulations, no boost mode in the wet. This could be absolute chaotic, and I'm here for it. Real kick housekeeping, smash that like button. It takes 2 seconds and helps YouTube push the stream to more F1 fans. Subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, I cannot show the broadcast feed, so put the race on your TV, your main screen, whatever you have got, and use this stream as your second screen for the live timing, commentary, and the best chat in F1. Alright, the grid is forming up. It is warm up lap time. Miami is looking dark out there with some clouds. Those clouds are rolling in already. And the pole setter is Antonelli lines up. So, yeah, all the teams and drivers are all making the cars ready, and all the tires are covered up right now. And slowly, those cars will be coming off the tires. And yeah, most of the drivers are looking ready to go, and we are still waiting for the formation lap to start. And we got a minute or two to be starting, and slight revs to the engines started, and the track map isn't coming up. Still the drivers are on the grid and teams are still on the grid. Yeah, few cars are the car tires covers are coming off, and at the moment the grid positions are looking like Antonelli, who is P1 pole setter yesterday in the qualifying, and Verstappen P2, who just improved in his last lap uh, and got the position 2, and Leclerc P3, Norris P4, who is great in the sprint race but couldn't get a pole in the qualifying yesterday, and George Russell P5, Hamilton P6, Piastri, and the formation lap has started. Antonelli rolling off the line, West followed by Verstappen, Leclerc, Norris, Russell, Hamilton, Piastri, Colapinto, Gasly, Hulkenberg, Lawson, Bierman, Sainz, Ocon, Albon, Lindblad, Alonso, Stroll, Bottas, Perez, Bortoleto, and Hazard. And the formation lap, we are Antonelli just across the turn 6, 7, and 8. So I'm just looking at something else. Yeah, so okay. So we are almost ready. Antonelli crossing 10, turn 10, the moment. And everything looking good at the moment for all the drivers. So yeah, Isaac Hejar, he's starting from the pit lane because of the disqualification because of some regulations hasn't been followed by the team because of the car floor, I believe. And, and will all the drivers get to a good start? We have to see yesterday in the sprint race, Antonelli got off to a poor start and Verstappen got off to a poor start and lost couple positions. And we'll have to see both of them are in the first row today in the Drivers' Championship, and Antonelli, who is the leader of the Drivers' Championship with 75 points, Russell 68, and Leclerc 55, Hamilton 43, and Norris, Piastri, BMN, Gasly, Verstappen, Lawson. This will be an interesting race today. We'll chat one question before lights out. Wet race or dry race? Drop it below right now. This is the rookie room. This is Miami. This is Formula One. Mm. So Antonelli, he's almost in his position. And is there a water on the track? No, I don't see any water on the track at the moment. It's the wind is 2.2 kilometer per hour, and track and temperature is 36.2 degrees centigrade. Air humidity 73%, and will so all the drivers and cars are almost lining up to start for the start of the race. And Hajar is going to the pit lane, who will be starting from the pit lane today. Last car on the grid is Gabriel Bortoleto. He just joined the and lights are about to go on, and lights are about to start, and it's time to battle for the Grand Prix victory once again. We go racing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lights out. Here we go. Antonelli looking good. And Max Verstappen, who is really good. Charles Leclerc, he got, and there's a few lockups. And Antonelli is off the track. And Charles Leclerc, and there is the spin. Max Verstappen, what happened? Is it because of the. And Verstappen moved to 8th position. Charles Leclerc takes the lead, and Antonelli in P2. What a dramatic race for him. Max Verstappen lost. He's moved to 10th position, and Leclerc in P1. Antonelli P2. Leclerc new race leader, and Max down to 10th position, 9th position at the moment, and dramatic opening lap right now. So Leclerc, Antonelli, Norris gain 1 position, Piastri 3 positions, Russell stays at the same 5th position. And contact, Colapinto in turn 11. Max Verstappen drops 7 places, trying to pass Liam Lawson. Looking good, and all the drivers are battling up. Max Verstappen and Colapinto. Sainz crossed. Verstappen, and Verstappen again gained the position. Alex Albon got the position to cross his teammate. This is very aggression side by side Formula One at its finest, and brutal. And Max Verstappen just at the turn one, and Leclerc in the who gained couple positions, and now the race leader Antonelli P2, Norris P3, Piastri P4, Russell P5, Hamilton P6, Colapinto P7, and Verstappen is at ninth position by losing 7 positions because of the contact and spin. And we'll have to see what's the updates on those, and the times are coming up. And Antonelli is 0.9 seconds behind Leclerc, and Max Verstappen is 1.2 seconds behind Lawson. We'll have to see. And Max Verstappen crossed Lawson, Liam Lawson, and Max Verstappen is currently at 8th position. They were side by side, and that. So, yeah, we'll have to wait for the replays. What happened between Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc, and I believe there is a contact. I heard, I guess so. We'll have to see. And Gasly is so George Russell is looking good and just overtook the George Russell overtook the Piastri, and Hajar is still at the bottom of the. And was Hajar able to find few places? Yes, Hajar is at 18, and Verstappen, who is 2 seconds behind Colapinto at the moment, will he be able to catch up? And the race, it is 57 laps currently at the lap 3. Currently at the lap 3. And the collision between Hamilton and Colapinto has been noted. Collision Colapinto and Hamilton. And Verstappen, yeah, he is 2.4 seconds behind. And 12 positions. Yeah, Hulkenberg, he is 12 down by 12 positions. And yeah, Kimi, Antonelli, Leclerc, Kimi, Antonelli, and Norris, Russell, Piastri, Hamilton, Colapinto, Verstappen. Verstappen lost 6 positions. We'll be seeing. And Norris is doing really good laps. Best is 132.770 at the moment. And Norris is 0.8 seconds behind Antonelli. What happened with Hajar again? Hajar is P16 at the moment, and Norris looking really good, and he's got a little bit more energy to deploy. And out front, batted for the lead. Kimi Antonelli almost, yeah, and Leclerc hangs on to the lead. At the moment, Kimi is really close to Ferrari, 0.3 seconds. Kimi is going all the time, all the way, just right behind Ferrari. And will he? This is a straight long back. They are in the turn 17. Will be expect to see any? Yes, looking to break, and Antonelli gets the inside and go on top, and Kimi and Antonelli takes the lead and catches the Charles Leclerc. And in the opening round, in the 17th lap, new race leader Kimi Antonelli, and Verstappen is close behind Colapinto, who is 0.6 seconds behind Gabriel Colapinto. We'll have to see either Max will be able to overtake Alex Albon inside to Liam Lawson and overtook Lawson. And Norris, stay with them, be patient, let them. That doesn't look like patient. Yeah, Norris, Leclerc, and Antonelli, 4, 3 of them are fighting we'll have to see Norris. Oh, again, Leclerc outside pass, Antonelli pass, Henry pass. Ferrari man back onto the lead. What does Norris do about it? Norris is just being patient at the moment, but will he be make the move? And Albon hangs on to ninth position, and Max Verstappen is 0.43 seconds. We'll have to see if on the long straight coming up for Max, will he be able to overtake? We'll see 272, 83, 93, 14, 323, 334, 343. Yeah, I think Max will be overtaking. Max Verstappen took a pass to call up into the wall. Isaac Hajar into the wall, out of the race. Isaac Hajar, so he's onto the wall. What happened? Here comes Norris. He takes second position. Antonelli down to three, and Colapinto passed Verstappen behind as well. And yeah, there is a safety car called out, and Gasly down as well. Hajar is out. Albon is 10 seconds behind, and Pierre Gasly is out as well. That will neutralize the race. Safety car is deployed. Safety car is out. Deployed. Hajar is are furious, and we will have to wait and see for the replays what happened between Hajar and Gasly. We need to see exactly how that brought the drivers expecting any strategies at the moment. We'll have to see. And we are on the sixth lap in the Miami Grand Prix. And Hajar was so furious. Feels like Hajar is in a different place to Gasly. Just yeah, they aren't showing. Gasly at the final 17th corner. And they both got off at the same time. And any pit stops yet? I don't see Max. No pit stops at the moment. And yes, Max Verstappen off to the pit stop. Max is in pit. We'll have to see. Max Verstappen is into the pit. Isaac Hajar, 14-15. Yeah, he's hit the apex and the suspension on the apex. Unfortunate. The steering arm is gone. The barrier doesn't move. It's unfortunate for the Hajar. And here we go, Gasly on to the flipped over. Pierre Gasly flipped over onto the Liam Lawson. And both incidents happening within 30 seconds of the both. And yeah, Pierre Gasly no deceleration from the engine braking. Safety car too. And now we can see the replay, and as you can see, Max manages to, he throttles up to the apex, and and Max just spun right behind the Leclerc, joining the apex. Kimi Antonelli, Antonelli got locked up and parked. Leclerc survives millimeters between, and now we see the replay from the Verstappen. Locks up but keeps it perfectly traced. Yeah, Max said sorry guys. Instead of extraction, what a save. That's why, yeah, it's a great race start. And Max got off to a good start, and but it was very close with Max and Leclerc. It is super from Leclerc. And safety car is still there, and Max is in the 16th position at the moment. And Max was on the hard tires. Yeah, and Max is also good. He just spun and then stabilizes the car and moves on from there. It was Colapinto versus Hamilton there. They called it as a racing incident. Max went off the road, Max gave, and yeah, now I'm seeing all the replays at the moment, and still safety car. Yeah, he and saying he's complaining about Verstappen. He said he's saying he pushed him off. This is Isaac Hejar. Isaac Hejar is out in the race, but he overtook. Isaac Hejar on the hard tires. Yeah, he made good progress. So maybe. Yeah, safety car. We are on the ninth lap. And Lawson, where is Lindblad? Lindblad to 12th position. That's a good for Lindblad at the moment. It's been a challenging weekend. So the cars are moving out of the place. Only Max Verstappen has chosen to get on to the pit. Yeah, cell of rain 20 minutes away. We'll keep an eye on it. Cell of rain 20 minutes away. Yeah. So the radio message to Linda says we are going to have 20 minutes to the significant rain. That's what everybody's looking. Yeah, Max has gambled the race. But yeah, we'll have to see. So yeah, that's safety car. Still, Max is the one who took the pit stop, and we are still behind the safety car. We are in the 10th lap, and turret of Budas and as a PSG Oscar, the possibility short shower on lap 25 that could be heavy but not long duration. That is a radio message from for the Piastri. Possible short heavy and safety car. We are on the 10th lap. We'll see Max Verstappen took a gamble to go onto the pit stop. He already moved to a gone to Yeah, the only question here right now is if the rain comes, then he will lose. But if it comes little later, then he should be good to gain some time. And yes, double yellow in the track. 22, sector 15 and 16. Yeah, Max Verstappen coming in, and yeah, he barely covered it, but he was down by 14 position at the moment. Verstappen, and we'll have to see if the safety cars comes out, and we'll have to wait and see for the pit stops taken from the other teams and drivers. Those strategies will be crucial for the Max to come up, and we'll have to see if able to he will be able to overtake few cars. And not sure, yeah, there are cars, yeah, he should be at least moving to the seventh or eighth without the rain coming and the pit stops being made. We still see, and the safety car is Charles Leclerc's lead. Lando Norris P2, Kimi Antonelli P3, Russell, and safety car is about to go. Safety car is over to Charles Leclerc. Lando Norris P2, and the safety car went to the pit lane, and we are ready to start off the race. And now he goes, yeah, he launches back to full speed racing, and all the green flags flying again. And Charles Leclerc is in the opening meter. He uses just the straight mode and rotation rear wing. And Leclerc, Norris, under the inside, George Russell, Piastri makes a move. Piastri comes on to the and Russell to P5, and Hamilton is right behind Russell. Piastri made a move, and Piastri gained 3 positions. Norris 2 positions. Yeah, that's a great move by the McLaren, and good news for the McLarens. And let's see the Max Verstappen. He's trying to gain position on the stall, looking, and he might be making a move on the long straight. We'll have to see. Verstappen looks like uh, he's behind. Oh, so he overtook Stroll as well, and in 15th position, Gabriel Bortleto is the next car ahead of him, 0.6 seconds, 0.4 seconds behind, and PS3 radio that was super dangerous by Russell, complained by the PS3. Very close, and we'll have to see Bortleto is ahead of Verstappen. Charles Leclerc is up front, and how good Norris can get, how close Norris can get. And Bortleto, Max Verstappen is 330, 330, 330, and yeah, Max Verstappen gained a position on the Bortleto. He's P14, and the car ahead is Perez, and looking close, his pre-old teammate. And we'll have to see if, yeah, Max overtook Perez as well. He now moved to 13th position. Car ahead is Lindblad. Yeah, racing was car. And on the top now is Charles Leclerc, P2, and Norris, and P3 Antonelli, P4 Piastri, who gained 3 positions. Russell 5, Hamilton 6. No loss, no gain for the both of them. Colapinto 7, Alban. And Max, so it's for another race leader. He's Lando Norris, McLaren, passes Ferrari, passes Mercedes, and now it's Norris' turn. Norris is done, and Russell, I'm in the wrong start mode, guys. Keep an eye out. Complaining from the and George Russell and Norris is now the race leader. His race pace looks amazing. He's doing the best laps with 132. And Kimi Antonelli late on the brakes inside and gains the position on the Leclerc and Ferrari down to 3, and Antonelli second. Charles Leclerc is hustling to find a way to find a place back again, and he does again. Charles Leclerc moves again to P2, back up P2. We'll see Verstappen cross the Lindblad team now to 12th, and Verstappen is right behind Ocon, Bierman, and Sainz. Yeah, we'll see. And with the pace of Max, will he be able to close up the gaps? And he will have to see if he gains the position. And this could be his chance for the Max. Max is on the hard tires, all other on mediums. And here comes Antonelli diving inside to the turn 11 and gains the position P2. Now Charles Leclerc is finding a place on the Mercedes. Yeah, and back up to second, and Antonelli is 1.4 seconds behind Lando Norris. Leclerc is 0.5 seconds behind Antonelli. We will be seeing more of these battles between Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren. We'll have to wait and see. Breaking down for the final corner. Verstappen is 318, 320. Will he be able to make more from the inside? No, he couldn't at this lap, but will be able to see in the next lap, I guess, on the Ocon and Bierman. So Max is done 3, and Lando Norris is the race leader at the moment. We are on the 15th lap of 57 laps in the Miami Grand Prix. And Verstappen overtook Ocon and chasing Bierman, who is 0.8 seconds behind Bierman. Bierman, yeah, he has his battles last year. with Behrman in the Mexico Grand Prix, I believe. So, and Saints and Alban is Saints overtook Alban, and yeah, looking good at the moment. There is no mandatory pit stop rules even in the dry race. Medium hard across the cross. The weather was predicted lap 25 to be the will be getting the rain. Hamilton is closing by on the Russell, 0.7 seconds behind Russell. And Verstappen, and he cleared Oliver Behrman in the turn 17. He moves up to 10th position. Verstappen confidence on the brakes. Looking like Verstappen. So yeah, there's been a yellow flag momentarily waving around the circle around turn 16, 18 and 19. Williams duo is ahead of Verstappen. So Verstappen 0.5 seconds behind Albon. We'll have to see that battle at the moment. So Verstappen, he took the pit stop and now into the 10th position. He also had the nature of Colapinto, and his race speed was okay. 133 out 22 and 133.5 Leclerc and Verstappen in fighting, and looks like we have to see if Verstappen will be able to clear the Williams. Now the speeds are coming up: 324, 322, 323, 325. Max dropped 327, 300 late on brakes. Max, oh, from miles back. Max Verstappen, oh, too far ban. Alex Albon doesn't give him the run, and he changed the position as well again and again. There's the move to the turn one, and Verstappen just passed Albon, moving to the ninth position. The car ahead is Sainz in the turn one. Max overtook Albon. Just give some breathing space to Sainz. And Piastri passed Leclerc. The Leclerc back again. Piastri Going Energy, who hasn't won a Grand Prix since USA 2024 in Austin, Texas. No more. And Lando Norris is doing really good. The car behind him is Antonelli with 2 seconds behind. And Leclerc Piastri is doing good as well. And race control, Alonso in channel flag infringement noted. But Piastri is something, and this is right. And we'll see if Max will able to make a move on the Saints. Is 318, 323, 324, 323, 324, 323 to the Max. We'll see 324 late on the brakes, and Max couldn't able to get the position from the Saints. We'll have to see. And will he be able to make a move on the turn one? We'll have to wait and see. Max Verstappen is 0.2 seconds behind Sainz. Yes, looks like he got the inside or outside. Max Verstappen getting another place. He passed Sainz and he's on the 8th position at the moment. He is 14 seconds behind the leader, Lando Norris. Verstappen, yeah, likes like inside and move and got the position. Max Verstappen made he squeeze me onto the what is this is not allowed. Yeah, Max is complaining on the Alex Albon, who that's Leclerc and almost into the barrier, and Piastri Piastri passed and repassed by Leclerc again. Multiply, yeah, that's a Leclerc. Antonelli, Verstappen. Verstappen is right behind Colapinto. The speeds are coming up, and Max looks like Max. So yeah, looks like Max is so good. He gaining some time on the Colapinto. Is late on the brakes, and he expects shower in 2 to 3 laps, and that's a looks like the clouds are really black, and the okay, so we are the no concurrent views yet, but yeah. So Antonelli now responding. So the rain is about to is definitely getting darker. It's the looking to be Verstappen at the eighth position. He is 1.4 seconds behind Colapinto. And Blad is on the 14th position, fighting for 13th position. Bortolo is ahead of Blad. Charles Leclerc is P3, and right behind him is Piastri with 0.9 seconds behind. Russell 1.1, Hamilton 1.2, Colapinto 3.9, and Verstappen 0.9 seconds behind Colapinto. And just we'll see at the turn one, will Verstappen able to make a move? Will Verstappen able to make the move? So, Colapinto, he is 1 second behind. Max Verstappen is 1 second behind Colapinto. Lando Norris is the race leader at the moment. Antonelli P2, Leclerc P3, Piastri P4, Russell P5, Hamilton P6, Colapinto P7. And Verstappen is right behind, and the straight is coming up. So we'll have to see if Verstappen will be able to make a move on Colapinto. Now the speeds are coming up. Verstappen is 323, 322. They are still holding. Colapinto is 180, and Max couldn't hold on and couldn't get a position back from Colapinto. Colapinto is having a great weekend. Russell is onto box. He's going on the box. If Max, yeah, Max on the inside opens the door, and he is able to get the position, and will Verstappen, yeah, Russell into the pit and change tires, and he is on, yeah, Russell to 12th position. We should, I mean, if the rain is going to come now, I mean, if pitting at this moment, I don't think this is going to be the, yeah, nightmare call for the Russell on the hard tires, and Colapinto closing up on Verstappen. So what is the weather update, guys? So let me see what my app is showing the weather updates. So weather now is Miami. We are about to get rain around 2 p.m. Maybe that's what it's showing, but that's going to be 142. And into the pit lane, Leclerc. So Verstappen, Hamilton moved to fourth, and Verstappen moved to fifth position. Pit stop for Ferrari. And Verstappen is Max Verstappen is on the hard tires, and Charles Leclerc, oh, tumbling down the order. He's on the 12th position. Slow pit stop to Leclerc and car 12, 5, so turn 18 involved. Albon and Verstappen noted on turn 5 is Russell clearing Esteban Ocon. He's on the hard tires with the new rubber. Verstappen P5. Why did we stop? When is the rain? Complaining by the Leclerc. Yeah, so Max Verstappen is 16 seconds behind the leader Lando Norris. He's the one who stopped. He's the one who stopped the incidents at lap 6. Red Bull having a good look at the weather. If the rain doesn't fall, Max is still in the position. So maybe Red Bull is the one who got the updated weather app. So they took the gamble, but we'll have to wait and see till the Piastri. So possible rain in the next couple of laps should affect turn 7 and 8 first. Could get heavy. And Norris P1, Antonelli P2, Piastri P3, Hamilton, Verstappen, Colapinto, Sainz, Albon, and Russell. Russell gained position, chasing Russell for the ninth at the moment, 0.9 seconds. And so Megan, please speak with me. I am here as well. No response to Leclerc. He frustrated Charles Leclerc. So Verstappen is 2.1 seconds behind Hamilton. We'll see that speeds, how those speeds are affecting Hamilton and Verstappen. Verstappen is 70 seconds behind leader Lando Norris. It's 23rd lap, 24th lap. So Russell goes through Albon. I'm 3 seconds behind Sainz. Leclerc is behind. Okay, only small rain cell above us, but it will be. So yeah, Max is closing on Hamilton, he is 1.3 seconds behind him. Verstappen, at least he's doing good at the moment after the spin in the lap one, and turn one around the turn one. And Charles Leclerc is the ninth position at the moment, overtook Albon behind George Russell with 1 second, and Max Verstappen is 0.9 seconds, 0.8 seconds behind Hamilton. Max Verstappen is chasing Hamilton. We'll see, will we be seeing any great battle? Verstappen is just took out 8 tenths of a second in the last lap. Quite a few spits of rain here, said by the Lando Norris. Hamilton is 1 second slower than Lando Norris. This is a long straight. Verstappen 320, 312, 310, 320, 320, 320. And Hamilton survived this lap and chasing few drops of rain on the camera. It's getting brighter again, so looks like the rain is at the rain, a bit of light rainfall in turn 15, 16, 12, 15, 16. It will miss the circuit. So he's been on the hard tires 336, 328, 327, max 0.2 seconds close. Will he be able to make a move from the inside? Max Verstappen comes from the inside, not giving the chance, but Hamilton stays ahead of Max Verstappen with the pace, with the grip, with not giving any opportunity for Max to. So the long straight is here. So Max, will he be able to close up that gap? And Verstappen 326 and Hamilton is fighting Max Verstappen lunges it and he's going to the inside, and Max Verstappen getting past Lewis Hamilton, and he makes the move and he's to the fourth position, Antonelli into the pit, and Max to the third, and McLaren still staying out. Verstappen finds himself into the third. Antonelli finds himself with the fresher rubber. So Max Verstappen is 4 seconds behind Piastri, who is on hard tires, and Piastri, who is on medium tires. So that's going to be an interesting race. And Verstappen will be the next race leader. So Lando Norris into the pit, and if the Piastri comes, and Max Verstappen will be the race leader, moving from 8th position in the lap 1 to into the current mode. Verstappen to P2 and Piastri is P1 at the moment, and Ferrari Hamilton is came down, and 25 Antonelli back off Landon Norris. Antonelli, this could be it. It's huge. Antonelli gets past it. Landon Norris at the now has to close down 1 second. He's been roaring into the Max Verstappen, who is 1 second, 0.8 seconds behind Max Verstappen. Antonelli passed Norris, and Hamilton pitted and 3 seconds, and Antonelli is right behind the pace in hand. Lando Norris is gonna show us Verstappen with the advantage up front with the old tire with the big move past Lando Norris, and we'll see the speed main straight coming up. Max Verstappen 2-3 really struggling those hard tires. He's 3-12. 310, 326, and the fresher tires are on the car of Antonelli, and can Mercedes pass Max Verstappen? Lando Norris is right behind Kimi Antonelli slightly, and Verstappen, Piastri jumped in the pit, and Lando Norris, here you go. Lando Norris trying to take back the place from the Antonelli. Antonelli stays ahead. Can Norris get Verstappen has the advantage, and Max Verstappen got the lead, and the silver Mercedes, and Antonelli versus Lando Norris. Big advantage for Max Verstappen. He will be on the Verstappen. So difficult to pass now. The Lando Norris that position. They are on the long straight. Has Antonelli got something to offer? Let's see the speeds. Yeah, looks like Antonelli passed, and Lando Norris passed. Max Verstappen loses one place, hangs on to the second for the moment, and Antonelli needs to give it every moment to try and build the gap. Gate pace to pass, so Max Verstappen is slow towards this corner and cannot Max and can Lando Norris now clear Max at this round? We'll have to see. That was a clean pass to 85, 390, 324, 330 for the Verstappen. Not looking good. Lando Norris will be able to climb to second place. Verstappen getting that very early stage, second place for, and then they pass and repass once again with the grip Norris with the place, and Antonelli versus Norris. We are on the 30th lap. How Red Bull will be making a move, we'll have to see. Could Norris get his elbows out to prevent Norris from say Charles Leclerc trying to take the place that he lost in the sequence of uh, Ferrari caught up into it to stop, and Leclerc actively recharging his races, and if Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, and Lando Norris, they have to pit again. The others in the Mercedes, Piastri's pit stop. His pit stop is looks slow, and Piastri came down to Piastri's Perez or Piastri is given speeding. First, you are right through penalty for Carson and Bottas speeding in the pit, and 2 seconds on the Lando Norris. Verstappen is 2 seconds behind Lando Norris, and Antonelli did the best lap of the race with 130, best lap of his 32.21, and he's doing good at the moment. Here is the Ferrari going through Charles Leclerc and just got past Charles Leclerc trying to chase down Lando Norris, and caught up into Yeah, yeah, rain is not coming so far. Yeah, just give me a moment, guys. I'll be back. So, what is going on? Max Verstappen still at the three start place. He and Lando Norris is 1 second behind Antonelli. Verstappen 5 seconds dropped his, and Verstappen is losing position, losing time here. And Max Verstappen is 26 and currently 33 laps, and Max Verstappen is still holding on. Hamilton is 22 seconds, and so Antonelli is complaining concern over the gearbox. Antonelli, now let's see. We are going to get a change of position. Verstappen is losing time 6.3 seconds behind them, and Leclerc is, yeah, he should get a good chance on the exit. Lando Norris. Russell started recharging. More energy for charge. Russell, Max. So Max is, wait, so So yeah, going good. Yeah, so now the Max Verstappen is losing time, but he's okay. The moment 7 seconds behind Leclerc, and we are at this chance for Piastri onto the Russell, who is zero point 0.2 seconds behind Russell, and 1 second for the race lead. Piastri is working for the fifth place. Yes, Piastri gets to the inside and took 3 laps, and he took in Karaman is up to fifth. And still Leclerc is 7 second closing by on the Verstappen, 6.9 seconds. And Kimi Antonelli sound animated on the Antonelli. Will he chat? Will if Verstappen goes into the pit now, will he be come on top of Hamilton or Bottas? Colapinto will have to see. And I guess he should be good if behind Hamilton or like on the Colapinto, but he will be having the new rubber on his car, so he will be able to make moves. And George Russell took over the Piastri Antonelli. Lando Norris is zero point 0.8 second. He has over, he gets the overtake more. He go Lando Norris on the top championship champion. Lando Norris he took over the place and moved to leaderboard. And oh no, yeah, PSG overtook the Russell, not the Norris on the Antonelli. And the gap between Leclerc and Verstappen is reducing. Verstappen is 9 seconds behind the Norris and Antonelli. Will we have to see what's the plan for the Red Bull? Are they waiting for the rain at the moment? Yeah, let me see in the Miami. What's the weather now? And weather now it looks like it's just 25% at the moment, though they should be good. And Verstappen is 29 laps old of hard tires. We'll have to see will he be able to make some time. So will Max be taking the pit stop? We'll have to wait and see that for that. And Leclerc is 14 laps old and Russell is 15 laps old, and looks like they will be taking the pit stop at the moment. But yeah, 30 laps old, and Verstappen is still. So Leclerc gained the position from Piastri and Russell, who is in the correct position. He is 6 seconds behind Verstappen. And, and And Antonelli, my rares are going gone now, like they are dropping quite a bit. By the Antonelli complaint. And so Roland Perez. So Verstappen is 6 seconds. Leclerc is 6 seconds behind Verstappen. Verstappen has increased the gap by 10 to 11 seconds. And Norris 0.7 seconds behind Antonelli. And he's losing grip on the rear tires. That's what he complained. And Leclerc is 5.93 and Leclerc is 6 seconds 6.3. Verstappen's managing to find little bit space. Does Norris closes in. Norris trying to get past Antonelli, but Antonelli is holding on to the spot, and we saw that last year as well. Antonelli did great maintaining his position. Lando is 1 second behind, and McLaren and the speeds are coming 3:33. 20. Lando Norris, he is closing up on the Antonelli. He gets that overtake mode for more power, for more energy around this lap, and he'll be deploying it. Antonelli under big pressure and direct on the entry. So similarly, and Verstappen, he's still maintaining the time. And Leclerc he's on the 17th position on the with the dash and Russell 18. Will they be taking? I guess they'll be taking the new sets of dash the moment. And Verstappen, when will he be taking the pit stop? So, and if he takes, will those be soft, mediums, or hard? And Norris doing really good. His best lap is 1:31 and 8:69. And best lap of Verstappen is 1:33. But how did he manage that? He's managing his hard tires by great. And later he's 5.9 seconds and Hamilton is 30 seconds and Verstappen 11 seconds. That's good for Max Verstappen. Lando Norris and Kimi Antonelli. World champion against the world champion. The right one locker, one wide and the lead gone. And some so yeah, Antonelli is on the first place at the moment. Norris P2. And Verstappen is P3. So we'll have to wait and see for the pit strategies at the moment. Will they be going till the end? That's a different thing. There are 17 laps to go still and no chance of rain, no looking of the rain. And naturally is bit of pressure at the moment, and let me open my view of this the driver's view of Max Verstappen. So Max is doing good. So okay, yeah, looking good at the moment for Max Verstappen. Did this go? Yeah. Max Verstappen is 30 seconds behind and Leclerc is closing up on the Verstappen. Either Verstappen have to Verstappen has to take a pit stop at the moment. We'll wait and see for that. Okay, Leclerc is closing up on Max, who is 4.5 seconds behind. Verstappen 4.7 seconds behind Verstappen. So Leclerc has gained 1 second on the Verstappen, and Leclerc's catching Piastri again off of Russell. So let me look for the average stop times. So, stop times in Miami is between 21 to 23 seconds. So if Verstappen takes a pit stop now, he will be behind Hamilton. So Verstappen is 3 seconds. Leclerc is 3 seconds behind Verstappen. Will he get an? So now it's 42nd lap. Will Verstappen go ahead with this in this pace? We are 14 laps to go. And Antonelli, Norris, Verstappen, Leclerc, Piastri, Russell, Hamilton, and 9 laps. So we'll have to see if Leclerc will be able to get past Verstappen, who is on 35 laps of the track. I'm just a four-wheel sliding everywhere. It feels awful from by George Russell in this Grand Prix. So Leclerc is 3 seconds behind Verstappen, Antonelli, and Norris is 1.3 seconds behind Antonelli. And Verstappen lost 15 seconds at the moment, and Antonelli is looking really good at the moment. He is maintaining the gap 1.4 seconds. His battery deployment is great. And with the help, Antonelli is getting. Norris needs to regroup and see how they can fight Antonelli. Lindblad is P14 and Colapinto is 8, and both the Williams are on to the points at the moment. Sainz on 9 and Albon. Sainz is 12 seconds behind Colapinto. Piastri, Leclerc should catch Verstappen around 3 laps. That's when it will start getting tasty ahead. Black and white flag for both regular and blue flags. Leclerc is closing in on Max Verstappen 2 seconds, and Piastri is so big pressure for Max Verstappen. and Leclerc is 2.2 seconds behind Verstappen. Verstappen is on 37 old tires. Either he has to take the pit stop at the moment. If he takes the pit stop, then he will be right behind Hamilton, and then he has to gain time on the Hamilton. If there is a safety car, then that would be different. And Leclerc is catching up on Verstappen. He is 0.9 seconds behind Verstappen. And Piastri is 4 seconds behind Leclerc, and he doesn't look like catching up much. But Leclerc is 1 second, 1.2 seconds behind him. And Verstappen is 38 seconds old hard tires. What he will be doing, I'm not sure. I don't see any calls on him. Let me see. Lando Norris watching limits. What limit? He's gone off least twice now. Watch track limits. That's what complaining. Lando Norris is complaining about. We'll have to wait and see if Leclerc is catching up on Max. He's 0.8 seconds behind Verstappen. Verstappen is fairly managing at the moment. He's complaining something on the gap to 0.5 says GP Max, and Leclerc is right behind Verstappen, and Piastri is catching up as well. He's 3 seconds, and we can see the just that temperatures are still has a grip, and Leclerc is 24 tires. Antonelli, we have a second strike for the track limit, so no more Kimi, no more. Easy as you like. Yeah, Lando Norris is 2.1 second behind Antonelli. And let's see Verstappen and Leclerc. Let's see if Leclerc will be able to take that place from the Verstappen. We are on the 47th lap. At the moment, Charles Leclerc is waiting, and he knows that he has that advantage of the fresher tires. Charles Leclerc is on 24 laps old. Max Verstappen is 39 laps old. And Verstappen, he'll do everything he can, but it's not enough at the end. And they'll roll the dice on the strategy, and he's got nothing to fight there. Charles Leclerc, he's heading to the podium after that pass. And Max again. Max, that's brilliant by Max Verstappen. Brilliantly outside. Max Verstappen went back to P3 momentarily. That was crazy. And no, I didn't get caught. Well, I think delaying the inevitable. So that's the crazy pass by And here comes Leclerc again. This time he has the advantage, but Verstappen is gonna be late as possible. Ferrari gets through, and Piastri is 1.3 seconds behind Max Verstappen. It's 47th lap. Will Verstappen is Grand Prix is still so much better for him. Max Verstappen, he is on the fourth position at the moment. Piastri P5 and George Russell is P7. And when we are on the 48th lap, we'll have to see. We are in, so these downshifts they don't work. We are keeping an eye on the downshift problems. And Piastri right behind Max Verstappen. Hello, Trevor with John. Oscar Piastri putting the pressure on Max Verstappen. And Piastri is 19 years old, hard tires, and Max is gaining some time. Piastri will Piastri be able to overtake Red Bull Max Verstappen? So very even on this tour. Max Verstappen and Piastri, and Norris is 1.6 seconds behind Antonelli. Leclerc is 20 seconds behind Lando Norris. They got up a lot of time, but this time I don't think Max has got this. George at the background. There's 7 seconds gap. Again, Russell just happened and trying to hang around, and Oscar Piastri up to P4, Leclerc to P3, Antonelli 0, Norris 2, Piastri 3. Yeah, so Max has accepted the inevitable, and George Russell is 6.6 seconds. 6.4 seconds. He's closing up on Verstappen, but 8 laps to go at the moment. And you can see that the jet will be wider on the long and posters. So yeah, Verstappen is 26 and 38. George Russell is 5.4 seconds behind Verstappen. George is closing up on Verstappen. Look like he's on third position at the moment. Antonelli. Antonelli got the gap after 2 seconds in the moment. And George Russell closing up on the gap with 4.2 seconds. Yeah, Shri, from the next lap, there is a chance of light drops, chance of light rain to yeah, Shri. There is no rain coming, and George Russell is 2.9 seconds behind Verstappen. There are 5 more laps to go. Will George catch up on Verstappen and gains that position back? We'll have to wait and see. What do you think about that, guys? Just gently so so 5 laps to go, guys. 5 laps to go. George Russell is 2.7 seconds behind Verstappen. We'll have to see if he will be able to make him 2.3 seconds. He's gaining time on Verstappen, 2.4 seconds. And he's 2.2 seconds. Damage limitations on the overall points. Yeah. Will Russell be able to make a move on Max Verstappen? Yeah, that we have to see. 1.9 seconds, 1.8. Russell behind Verstappen. And Antonelli, he will become the 3 consecutive race winners. 1.6 seconds, Russell behind Max. Russell, he's on 32 laps old hard tires, and Max is 46 laps old tires. I'm not sure what Max was thinking. Will he be accepting the and giving the position back to Russell? We need to see. Yeah, it could get something spice up at the end of the Grand Prix. So Max is Russell is catching up on Verstappen. He is 0.7 seconds. Verstappen, Piastri, he's got that gap down from 2 seconds to 1.3. Any lockup will Now we are seeing George Russell right behind Max. Max will. There is no margin for error for Russell and Verstappen to get the position, and there are 3 laps remaining to go. And Kimi Antonelli. So Bartletto, Ocon, Lindblad, Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Bottas. Here's Max Verstappen, George Russell. Yeah, this is a good race for Max Verstappen. At least he was able to hang on to those tires, hard tires. They are on the long straight. Will Russell catch up and make a move on Verstappen? We'll have to see. No, they couldn't. Russell couldn't at this lap currently. Oh, so Russell is side by side at the turn 18 and turn 19, and still George Russell will be late on the brakes. Verstappen, he still hangs on to the lead on those hot tire 48 laps. Or even on those old tires, he's happy to fight back, and Russell is just rear of Verstappen. I think he hit my tire, scraping along the floor. There's a huge amount of become detached for the George. Will Russell got damaged to his front wing? Change it. One more lap after this, and Max is right there, and Russell is behind. And Russell passed down, but Verstappen still hangs on to his position. He's still P5. Verstappen comes back, fights back, and he's still P5. And George is 0.5 seconds behind Verstappen. This is going to get spicy at the end of the race. We are on the 56th lap at the moment and hanging on to the 5th place, Max Verstappen. That will be the best Grand Prix result at the moment. P5, Lando Norris. Yeah, we are going to drop, and this. Then George Russell is 0.9 seconds behind Verstappen, and with Verstappen now the straights are coming up, active aero potential and moving element. We go into the Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen and George Russell. George Russell is passing by on to the Max Verstappen, and will he be late on the brakes by Russell but couldn't get the position from the battles everywhere. And George Russell and Max Verstappen, and they are really close by. And will George be able to get the position back? Yes, he make a move and able to find the podium at the moment, but Leclerc able to get the place back. But Russell and Verstappen will have to see. Will have to see. And again, as they go again and turn 17, just a Red Bull. No, not this time. It's 5th place for George Russell and 6th place for George Verstappen. And Charles Leclerc he spins. Charles Leclerc spins at the end as he came out of the barrier. He does. What a dramatic day he's having. Spin on the opening lap, spin on the final lap. Both times he's running wide. George Russell and and he's losing positions all the times. And Leclerc, and what have we gone? Charles Leclerc, where is he? The moment Charles Leclerc heading to turn 10, Leclerc and not too far away from Dream Day. He flew on the ground and the distance pass, and Antonelli he got the three times Grand Prix winner. He wins the Miami Grand Prix. Lando Norris with astonishing second place. Oscar Piastri and P3 Charles Leclerc. It's on to Charles Leclerc. Russell Verstappen. I don't think he will be able to get. We are on board with the Russell Verstappen. Is Russell closing in, Russell goes by, and final corner, and Charles Leclerc very close to contact. He has to get the contact. Will Verstappen gets a move, and George Russell, yes, Verstappen able to get the position. Leclerc is on P6. Verstappen takes the fifth position, the line, and Verstappen P5 is done, and Colapinto is at 8. Sainz and Albon, they're all behind this man. And Kimi Antonelli, who is the three-time race winner, and he's another one. And Kimi was so happy that he won the race, and absolute drama at this place. Antonelli must be feeling an adrenaline. That was a great Grand Prix for Antonelli and two McLarens, and Russell and Verstappen top to three position, and he's at the 5. And he spun on his own and he damaged the car by hitting the wall, but still managed to get the sixth position. Charles Leclerc, George Russell trying to take the Leclerc and keep on the brakes, more contact and right, and Russell able to get by, and then watch Max Verstappen here, and he sweep by on the Leclerc and takes the line. That's the result of the story. So well done. That's the update on the race. And that is it. That is your Miami Grand Prix 26 done and dusted. What an absolute race that was. I generally don't know where to start. We came in here talking about wet weather, new regulations, smooth start times, and Miami absolutely delivered. First thing first, massive thank you to everyone, every single one of you in the rookie room today. Whether you have been here since before lights out or you jumped in mid race, you are the reason I do this. The chat today was absolutely electric. Now, before I let you go, quick driver of the day, Max Verstappen and race winner. Who gets your vote? I want to see. Mine personally, I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick Kimi Antonelli, who is a race winner, and I'll tell you why in the post race video, which is coming very soon to the channel. So make sure you are subscribed and bell is on so you don't miss it. Two things before we close. If you enjoyed the scene, please like the video. I know I always say it, but it genuinely helps. Subscribe if you are not already. And yeah, Kimi, Antonelli, P1, Norris P2, PS3, P3, Russell P4, Verstappen P5, Leclerc P6, Hamilton P7, Colapinto, Sainz, Albon, Bierman, Bortoleto, Conlin, Black, Alonso, Perez, Stroll, Bottas. So that is the update from the race, guys. Yeah, thanks for joining, and I hope I will be doing more of these live watch alongs in the future. So please keep hang on to this channel and keep following and keep supporting. Thank you.